Hi there, I just thought I'd run you through the cards that I made yesterday. This is my second day of two in a row at home. It's amazing what you can do in 2 consecutive days. So these are the ones that I did yesterday, just using the new items from Online Exclusives, which are available now. So if I just start with this one. So for this one here, I have used the Petals of Beauty stamp set and the Petals of Beauty dies. This here is some of the 12 by 12 brushed with beauty. This one here is the Words of Beauty. That's from the Words of Beauty stamp set, and that comes with this this one here is in part of the dies. So that's that. There's also the embossing folder, which is called a Beautiful Pattern. So that's the new one as well. So that all comes from that suite that is available now. So the colours I've used here, this has been Mossy Meadow. Over here I've used Darling Duckling. I have to say I don't like Darling Duckling as a colour that much, but obviously it ties in with this and somehow it does actually work. I do like it a lot more after making this card. I think I've literally tried it so many times and not liked it. I've always gone for Daffodil Delight, but here it actually works. So this one here I did Cameo Coral. No, my goodness, that is a blast from the past. This one here was Calypso Coral. Sorry, Cameo Coral was from a very long time ago. And this one here is Petal Pink. So they're probably a little bit bold. I'll show you in one of the later cards that I made the colours that I think probably were a bit better. But anyway, so that's that one there, because I appreciate you. So someone will be getting that one for their thank you for putting in an order with me in October. I'm not sure yet where this one's going to go. Yeah, so it's your birthday once again. I've used the Words of Beauty set with the dies. Now the only difference here, so I've still used the Brush with Beauty 12 by 12, and you can see here I've got these embellishments. The embellishments have come from the Pearls of Beauty set. Once again, I've got the 3D embossing folder there. So with the colours though, you can see here what I've done is actually used Petal Pink. So I have used, for this one here, I used Calypso Coral and Petal Pink. But for this one, I stamped the Petal Pink. So I put it in the ink pad, stamped the Petal Pink. Then for the background colour of that flower, I've stamped it in the Petal Pink ink pad, stamped it off once on scrap paper, and then put it on. So it's the same colour, just a bit lighter. So I don't know why. I always do this first and then go, that's a bit much. Then I remember this technique. I do not know why. I can't seem to remember it, but I always get there in the end. So that's that one there. Then I've got this one here. I can't thank you enough. So I think this was actually the first one that I had made. This one here will also be going to somebody who put in an order with me in October. So I've used Early Espresso here, Mossy Meadow. This one here is Mossy Meadow as well. Then for this one here, I'm pretty sure that was Pool Party. So I used Pool Party, and I did the same there where I inked it first with Pool Party and then I stamped it off once to get the same colour but a bit more subtle. I actually did the same with these leaves. So you can see there, that's the ones that I just inked straight from that stamp pad onto the card. This one here, I actually just kind of wanted to get that subtle background the same as those, so I stamped it off once on scrap paper, and then that's the outcome. So I don't know which ones you prefer. This here is just the twine from, I think it's like the Basics pack. Obviously the embellishments again from Pearls of Beauty, and I've also here I've used a blending brush and just gone around the outside of that piece of 3D embossed card just to kind of change the outside. Now I originally was going to put on a different back. Actually, I'll show you quickly. I thought putting the flowers on the flowers was going to be too much. So to start with, I was actually going to use here. Sorry, I think I just bumped the camera. I was actually going to use this as the background, and I cut that piece and then for some reason decided I would just turn it over and see how it looked. That's obviously the other side. And I decided it actually was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just thought it was going to be a bit too busy. But then I changed my mind, decided it actually looked really quite good. I've always had a tendency to go with less is more, but you know, lately I seem to be kind of pushing myself out there a little bit more and doing things that I wouldn't usually do. So yeah, so that's that. one there. Oh, and now this here, this one is actually, that has come from Banner Sayings and the Banner Sayings Punch, which is also available now as a bundle. Here we go. There's another one. I think this was the second one. Once again, I've used the Banner Sayings Punch and the Banner Sayings stamp set. I think everything else there's pretty self-explanatory. I've already explained all of those ones. And then this one here, the only thing that I've changed here, I think, is that I've used, oh, it looks like I've smudged something there. I didn't notice that before. The only thing here is that I've used this Mossy Meadow with gold ribbon behind it. Now that I look at it, I actually think it needs another couple of things to tie in that shine, and I know exactly what I've got. Those glimmer, hang on a sec, I'm just going to find them. These ones here, so low profile sparkle dots. Now that I look at it, and I've only literally just thought of this right now, they just go too well with that. So I think I might actually add those as well. I'll think about where I'm going to put those though. So that one there will be updated for whoever receives that one for their birthday. Alright, so that is the 5 cards that I made yesterday. Thanks for checking these out with me, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add. If you've got any questions, please let me know. In the meantime, happy card making. Thanks everyone. Bye.